Hello, Justin. My name is Brian Downs. I am coming from the future in the year 2319 CE. I am part of a group that can be known as the Moment Guides. This is a group of secret officials that are highly trained to intervene in moments of the past that we have judged as unacceptable crimes. We are able to intervene with precision, influencing the timeline of only those involved in the crime. This would typically only include the victim and the offenders. I am requesting your service in this type of an intervention. Your aim in this project will not be to convince anybody in your lifetime. Your objective is simply to gather and publish knowledge about this Mr. Rune. Our computer system, named the Clock, will have aggregated all digital information, including your writings about Mr. Rune. Analysts will soon find a match between your written information and the life course of Marcus Rune. Adjustments will then be made to assist him in finding a different course. I assure you, no one will be harmed in this project. These matters are handled with great precision.
And now, another episode of Marcus Rune Goes Shopping.
Are there any new options? My current set is no longer sufficient.
What specific class were you looking for?
Isn't it your job to find the adequate class for my needs?
Trimmers are pretty simple, Mr. Rune. Either they work or they do not.
Look at my beard. Does it look even? Find me a class that will keep me from looking like a dringling. Could you do that?
Yes, Mr. Rune. Perhaps the Churning 180 will give you an adequate, even trim.
Adequate. Do I look like a man who wants adequate?
No, sir. You are quite a gentleman. I will charge this to your account.
New 17. This is it. You got it. Exactly what I was looking for. Perfect. Oh. This is living, man. Yep, not long ago people actually listened to this stuff. This is what it's all about right here. This is Paul E1. New 17 on the east side. Here in D.C. Boy, it's a beauty. Beauty. Blue skies. People are keeping on the road for the most part. That's always good. You see, we had some Marcus Rune news today. My favorite person. All right, Ruffy, tell us what he's up to.
The 5th Annual Rune Summit Conference will begin in Chicago today. To kick off the program, Rune Enterprises founder and CEO Marcus Rune will be taking the stage via hologram to announce a new
hologram. That mean we get to hear his aura Ooh, I love that aura sound. You got some of that for me, Ruffy? Yeah, play that. Oh yeah, that's nice. A hologram. All right, keep it going, Ruffy.
Marcus Rune will be taking the stage via hologram to announce a new product that they are claiming will change the world.
I'm sure.
It is also expected that Mr. Rune will comment on his ongoing public battles with the UW government. GOL to the Max reporter Zeno Marks reported last night that Mr. Rune has been spending plenty of time with President Ramsey in an undisclosed location in South Asia.
Yeah, Rune and his top aides traveled all around Vietnam and Thailand in a decked-out flipmobile, and there were several parts of the air and ground that were taken off the grid. No flights or ground transportation were allowed within 50 kilometers of the meeting in motion.
Many anonymous nicks are gaining traffic on the clock this morning that refer to an ongoing project that the government has been working on and are now inviting Rune Enterprises to participate in.
Well, you know how I feel about Marcus Rune. I've been alive a long time and have seen what this government has done to turn things around. Marcus Rune is not interested in that one bit. He's interested in one person. He's interested in numero uno, Marcus Rune. The big idea man, the thinker, the inventor. This guy's a fake. You ever know? Why is it he changes his accent every time he talks? What is that? He's a phony. I think, you know what I think. I think he's running Lugazi. He's running Lugazi. These guys want to go back to the old days. They prefer a fragmented policy. They don't want fragmentation. They want money. They want power. That's what they want. Who we got on the line? Jenny? Jenny, line 1? Okay, what's on your mind?
He's here.
He's here.
He's here.
He's here.
He's here. He's here.
He's here.
He's here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 5th Annual Rune Summit. From an undisclosed location in Southeast Asia, I introduce to you Marcus Rune.
Thank you. Thank you. Please. Thank you. No. Thank you. Thank you. Well, we're here. Welcome. Well, I should say you're there, right? I wish I could be there with you today, but we have such exciting projects we're working on, we just can't get away right now. But this is my favorite time of the year where I can spend some time with my people, the people I care about, my employees, government partners, so many of you. I'm just so pleased that you could be here with me, and just some of you who are just excited people, users of our products, and compadres, right? I am so thankful that you are here. You are going to see some wonderful things today. But let's talk about where we are as an organization. We have had an unbelievable year. And let's talk about that right now. Sorry, a little bit of a malfunction there. But let's talk about that. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. And that. And that. On this. And this. And that. And this. And this. Oh. That. Oh, what about this? You won't believe this. Oh my goodness. We have a thrilling announcement to make today about our clock system. The team has been doing some amazing work this year, and I am thrilled to be able to share it with you. As a new addition to our data capturing tools, we have a new feature, and it's what we like to call thought holders. Thought holders are small beacons that will be installed in every public, or if desired, private areas that is able to capture conscious thought. That's right. You heard me correct. Thought. We can do it now. Yeah. Isn't it awesome? Now, what are we talking about? You know the active thoughts you may have at any given moment? For example, right now you're thinking, wow, this is awesome. You know those active thoughts? Or maybe you're watching a video or listening to something, like some music, listening intently. Those thoughts can now be recorded. In what pattern? Well, for the most part, we've got text. We can change your thought recordings into text. But we can also grab images, depending on how vivid the imagination may be. And there's a better way to explain that. But I like to say, if you can picture something good in your conscious thought, we can grab it as an image. What's the point? Up until now, your conversations and written nicks have been recorded to the clock. But starting tomorrow, these thought holders will be activated, and all users who opt into this feature will have their own thoughts recorded in real time. Now, I know many of you might be thinking, and I do know what you're thinking. You're thinking, this is an invasion of my privacy. Well, if you were to enable these for all people, then yes, you would be correct. But this is an opt-in, opt-out system. Hold that thought as we give you a brief demo of this awesome new feature. And I'm going to invite to the stage Mr. Angelo Celos to do this. Angelo. As the legendary Steve Jobs would say, there's just one more thing. I'm going to go off script for this last bit and sit down here. I'd like to discuss something that is very personal to me. Many people have speculated on the relationship between myself and that of the United World Organization. Let me set the record straight. I am not only a citizen of this government. I am a very happy and frankly enthused proponent of President Ramsey and all of the United World. I've always felt that the Rune enterprises cannot exist without the United World. I'd like to think that the same is true vice versa. Please let me speak for a moment about something that could change the way all of us live our lives. I'd like to ask that you please hold your applause until I completely explain what I have to say. For the last several years, the chief partners of the UW have been working on a project that some of you may have heard rumors about. About 3 days ago, they let me in on their little secret. And they asked Rune Enterprises to be involved in a program that will allow us humans to communicate with someone I think you should know about. They are known as the Yedidans. On the planet Yedida, and what the Yedidans refer to as the Blockseath Shell Galaxy, live this very intelligent and technologically advanced species. Up until this point, the Yedidans have shared a wealth of information with the UW and myself. I am pleased to tell you that much of this data, much of this information, will be integrated with our advanced clock system, which means that all of you, all users, can begin to learn about this exciting relationship. There's more. The Yedidans wish to send a representative from their planet to visit Earth. Rune Enterprises will be facilitating the ongoing transmissions between the two planets. We are communicating with aliens. We will work hand in hand with the Yedidans to have a safe and successful transfer through space. I don't believe that you will need to be convinced to the fact that this will be the most significant advancement in the history of our planet. Think about it. We are going to be meeting aliens from another planet. For centuries, we only dreamt of such things. At Rune Enterprises, we are going to be at the forefront of this new friendship. I've been daydreaming these last couple days of the moment that this visitor enters Rune Enterprises, the headquarters, and we get to show him just how advanced of a species we are. By that time, Our recently announced thought centers will be installed and completely active. This will be sure to impress him. The clock system will continue to grow and be the most widely used research center and place to meet your friends in our virtual environment that is better than the real world. Back in the 20th century, Gene Roddenberry, the novelist, I should say, screenwriter, I should say inventor, he was a genius. Gene Roddenberry called space the final frontier. Well, my friends, I'm happy to lead the way for you to this new final frontier.
This would typically only include the victim and the offenders. I am requesting your service in this type of an intervention. Your aim in this project will not be to convince anybody in your lifetime. Your objective is simply to gather and publish knowledge about this Mr. Ruin. Our computer system, named the Clock, will have aggregated all digital information, including your writings about Mr. Rune. Analysts will soon find a match between your written information and the life course of Marcus Rune. Adjustments will then be made to assist him in finding a different course. I assure you, no one will be harmed in this project. These matters are handled with great precision. These matters are handled with great
precision, 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 precision.